Oh my God, we're gonna do a show now.
You ready, Pedro?
Of course. I'm sitting here, am I?
All right. Hello and welcome everyone to Never Ready's Always Gaming Podcast, episode 29. It is the week of February. I forgot. I was about to say January. February 17, 2019. Remember, we are a show about games and conversation.
Talking about games.
I'm doing it on purpose.
Remember that we post the show every Tuesday on your favorite podcast server. You know, start it over. Start it over.
We're deaf keeping
Can we leave that one?
We're deaf keeping this.
Welcome everyone to Never Ready's Always Gaming Podcast, episode 29. We are a podcast about video games and conversation. It is the week of February 17, 2018, and today we are joined by
Pedro.
Lee.
How you guys doing? I don't know, George just turned me on. He was rubbing his nipples.
Nipple rubbing is going on.
Pedro.
Hi, I'm not rubbing my nipples.
Yeah, he is.
Our DJ.
No.
George. And my name is Jose, aka remember that we post the show every Monday on your favorite podcast service of choice.
It's been 2 weeks.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider subscriing. It's Monday or Tuesday, it's a toss-up.
Whenever Jose sends me the summary.
Exactly. Sometimes Monday. Wait, no. Sometimes Monday, sometimes Tuesday.
You'll get the show when you get it and like it.
And leave a like, subscribe. Our
Hashtag me too.
Patreon is in the description.
Send me $1 for an Evo.
So guys, it's gonna be a show about a lot of new stuff. 'Cause I think I played a few new things this week.
Everything is like new
I think this is the first show that we've all played something new.
Except George. Have you played something, George?
I tried Apex. I didn't really have much time to play.
'Cause usually it's
I
like-
did the tutorial.
Usually,
Oh, that little part, yeah.
usually you guys play something new, and then I played Catherine from 1988,
Jesus.
like 2008 game.
Wait, you know there's a remake of that coming out.
Is there?
Yeah, like
Those bastards.
the complete remake of it.
How
Yeah.
can you remake that game? Unless they add nudity.
Probably very
and-
similar because
and
the
an
game
actual-
is cell shading, so I don't think it's gonna look like.
You can't.
Oh wait, I'm not sure. Wait, it might be just like a HD take on it. Like maybe they redid the textures.
That's what I think, because you were making it sound like they were kind of.
Yeah, I think it's just an HD.
I think it's an HD, right? I think they're just gonna, yeah.
They should add a.
But
fucking game to
I
it.
heard they're changing some story beats. They kind of switch things around a little bit.
Well, of course.
I really hope
Games are
they
getting dumb.
really go into that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, what have we been playing? Let's go. Let's start off with Lee today, since we didn't get your thoughts
take.
last week. So,
On which game?
Was
what?
I here last week?
Because I got
No,
plenty to
Pedro.
say about Resident Evil.
There was
I got
another.
Oh yes. This is what I want to hear. All right, so guys, let's backtrack. Last time we were in the podcast, we talked about a little bit about Resident Evil, mostly me, and I was praising how awesome it was. Now Lee has gotten to play it. Run us through.
No,
Hated
this is gonna
that.
sound very funny coming from
Hated
my
that.
mouth. Of course, right? It's the worst thing ever. No, but it's not. See, mind you, now remember, guys, I'm the youngest motherfucker in this room right now.
Are you? You're younger
Yeah.
than me.
So you guys
He's younger than
played
me.
this. Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm older than you.
Motherfuckers. So, you guys remember playing this Resident Evil a lot better than me.
Yeah.
Yes,
This Resident Evil's never gonna be forgotten.
this was
This is-
fucking crazy good.
This is crazy good for everyone and their mom right now. Like,
Kim.
what's that X? That the fucking giant dude?
Tyrant.
Mr.
The
X?
tyrant? No, is that?
It's a tyrant.
I thought you guys
But
were
Mr. X
Why is everyone?
is from
calling
the
him?
one of the books. They call him Mr. X, but he's a tyrant, like a prototype nemesis. He's like because basically what happened is Umbrella sent out these
Let's say agents.
agents to take out everybody that
Knows too much.
survived, right? Knows too much. So Nemesis goes after Jill, and Tyrant goes after these people in the police station. So, or Mr. X and
So
this thing.
Love the laptop.
Tell me how like I'm playing the game, I'm going fucking nuts, and I have this recorded on my Xbox. I sent a
Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
So I'm running away from
Mr.
Tyrant or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like keeping my eye on him because he just showed up in my game. This is like relatively. This is like 30 minutes.
It's what he fucking. How scary is that part though? You're like, you turn off the fire. You're like, oh yeah, those two zombies in the body fucking run past. I ain't wasting my bullets on you assholes.
I don't need to deal with this. We're gonna talk about those type of scenes right there, where I don't know what the game does, where it like ultra defines the character, but you see them in a different way. But there's something going on.
The animation's fucking phenomenal in these zombies.
Exactly.
It's so good.
You see the focus on them. There's something that happens where it's just like high focus on the zombies as they're coming through like a hallway.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
The lighting in this game is just fucking amazing. But anyways, yeah, when fucking
I'm going to this.
He go fucking lift the helicopter up. You're like, what the fuck?
Exactly. Instant. Oh no, I think I just got the shotgun because I'm being meticulous about everything. I'm trying to collect everything as it's possible.
Yeah.
As it's presented. I get this lever. I'm going through every single thing that this lever opens. I get the bolt cutter. I'm going through every room that needs the bolt cutter, just so I don't have to go back.
And how is the map in this game fucking so good that it fucking just marks everything for you?
So good. I mean, it's like
it just cuts the bullshit out. Like you don't like when a key's done, it check marks it. Like you're done with it. Mm-hmm. There's no you don't have to keep it anymore. To thinking like, wait, do I need this for something else?
Exactly.
It's awesome.
The UI is so good, especially for a Resident Evil game. We're not used to this. We are not used to how good a Resident Evil game could actually be. Like a Resident Evil game hasn't been this good since we've seen his face last. Since we've seen Leon's face last.
That was 6. So no.
No, okay.
The one before that, 4.
The one that actually is relevant.
4, yeah. No, yeah. I think this game does for the series the same thing that 4 did. So 4 at the time fucking pushed not only horror games forward, games in general, because everything copied the camera from the back and aiming. Everything else came after that.
Man, like I don't get scared often because it.
Oh man, this game is tense.
Sure, bro. Like I'm telling you, the video that I showed you, that dude's behind me. Like,
fucking the liquor comes out.
Right, he just shows up, right? Like you said, I turn off the fire. He moves the helicopter. I just got my shotgun, 3 shells. Boof, boof, boof. Get the achievement for flying his fucking hat off. I'm like, okay, but he's still moving. Turn around, time to go. And he's like chasing me all throughout the fucking the police station. And I finally get to that room. I have no ammo because I'm stopping every zombie that's between me and that fucking thing behind me. And a liquor shows up.
Out of fucking nowhere.
Piss my fucking panties. I shit myself. Need a change, bro. Like, yo, my control...
He sent me the video. As the liquor comes out, you see the game just pause.
You see the menu scroll. It's because I threw the controller up in the air, bro. And then I catch it, and I'm like...
You sent this to me.
Are you sure I did it? I'm pretty sure.
He sent it to me. It was hilarious. So he's in the right here.
He's not send it to me.
No, he's in this section here. So it's like the main part of the police station.
The main hall.
The main hall, the thing. And so you see from the right side, you see the tyrant up at the balcony coming after him. So you see this dude like, nope. He goes to the door at the bottom. And as he's running from the tyrant, fucking this thing, a liquor, fucking just jumps out at him.
Yeah, they jump straight at me. I'm like, nope, done, pause game. Did I save? Don't care, off. I had no ammo, no nothing, bro. I couldn't breathe at that point. And then there was another point where I think you probably have already gotten to this point, where the tyrant punches a hole through the wall. I'm sweating now. I strip my clothes. I'm like, yo, this game is changing. This game, it's changing. This motherfucker is changing the way I play this game.
Exactly. So you play this game already. So you've been playing it for 4 hours, right? You get used to the way this game plays, right?
Certain hallways lead to here. I can't go that way. I need to go around for this way. Going through these steps will lead me to this corridor. So like shortcut.
This dude just fucking breaks. Oh, also, and this game has the whole thing like most Resident Evil games that you have a safe space that nobody could get in there. You just go in there and fucking hide and have a good and just like rest, right, and get yourself to. Not in this game.
Much of that.
They changed that. This game, you go in there thinking, oh yeah, I'm good. See that door, boom. You're like, oh hell no. You're like, oh hell no.
And that dude don't care, dude. He doesn't knock. The zombies knock. He just goes, hello.
Yeah.
Coming after you.
Yeah, so... And do you... So
did you beat the game already?
I'm very close. I'm very, very close.
So this game is meant to be replayed. That's the whole
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
short because
At
it's
least
meant to
3
be.
times.
Yeah, it's meant to be like, and also some free DLC came out yesterday. Some side stories.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're like side
Ghost
stories.
Survivors.
They're exactly. I don't know. Maybe there is some
More like challenge.
Exactly.
things,
It's like
yeah.
a survival. It's like a survival mode.
Yeah.
It's like a horde mode.
Yeah.
So
So
that's not co-op. Ding-ching.
Jesus, this dude wants fucking co-op and everything.
Yep.
So graphically, the game is awesome. One of the best looking games. They somehow you know what I liked about this game Resident Evil 2 remake, that they were not afraid to hearken to their roots. They were not afraid
Exactly, to go
they,
back
they,
to
they,
it.
they didn't say, "Oh, there's an RE2 remake." An action game. It isn't. It is legit survival horror. Your bullets count. It's a puzzle game. It's a adventure game wrapped around a horror setting, right? So the police station going up, it's a Metroidvania, like I was saying. Like if you get an item, it's like, oh, Nako access to this door.
and it gives me the access to. It gives me a chip to then get to the locker room.
Exactly.
To open this.
And I'm so glad they didn't like back off from that. It's like, oh, are players gonna be okay with fucking backtracking back and forth? And it works phenomenally. You get to know this police station. You fucking go up and down. You get to, it's like, all right, it's over here. Oh yeah, what's that thing I needed? So how do you play the game? Do you try to shoot everything, or do you figure out that you don't have to? You just fucking run
there's-
past everything.
There's certain things. Well, it depends.
Or take legs off and
very early. No, I don't take. I'd rather just kill them. Because supposedly, like I've been pretty lucky. If you shoot them in the eye, somewhere in the eye,
the head blow up.
the brains blow off. And I've been pretty decent at it. Every once in a while, I'm at like maybe every fifth. Like if I nail the head, boom. Sometimes I get it, but like it's like maybe a certain zombie just won't take.
Yeah.
But legit, it depends. It really depends. If that motherfucker's behind me, I don't even know. I'm like Jet Li, real fast with a gun. I'm running by, pop, slow you, because like it'll stun him for a second. So
he goes on. He goes on his knee, right? Like,
So I'll be running,
You just
like,
walk
trying
right
to
past the
hardcore
liquor.
parkour with Leon and just shoot him real quick in the hip and then just keep running and stuff like that. I'll use my bullets strategically, not necessarily for kills, but if I can get them out of the way, I'll get them out of the way. Because
I like the-
in this game, if you kill them, they're dead. That's it.
yes. That's well. If you blow up their head, you know they're dead.
Dead. Exactly.
If you don't know they're dead.
And you pretty much you can clear hallways, like, or you can clear a room, you can clear a section. Like there might be maybe later on in the game, for example, spoilers, you leave the police station briefly and then get access to it again.
Yeah.
And I love the way they do it. It's so fucking badass. Niggas definitely knew something before some shit happened. But anyways,
Yeah, I love the police station. Like, who the hell built a police station like this? All these fucking keys and these weird puzzles and all this shit going on.
seriously.
But then it was like, wasn't it that it was built on under like it was a museum before or some shit, and then like
Yeah.
like the jail's all the way at the bottom. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean that does make sense though. But that's way down at the bottom.
Yeah, like it's weird, like how inaccessible. You have to go through a parking lot. Like it's no, actually, if you go down the stairs, but still, it's a video game as fucking. It's designed for fun rather than actual logic of how it actually works. But
I mean, that whole city is fucking. If you get a small little glimpse of it, oh fuck! You see, I do shit like that where like I'll take a quick pop, but to
no,
keep myself moving.
I especially with fucking Mr. X running around, they fucking change. That's what I like about the game. It's so well designed. Like they make you feel the tension is. Obviously, they know they know how to put tension because it's designed right. But the way they do it, like the game adapts its difficulty depending on how you're playing. The game by itself it adapts.
I wouldn't be surprised not only with the amount of like liquor, because there'd be situations where it's like I've cleared this room, I'm pretty stacked. I don't have like all the ammo in the world, but I'm beefy.
Yeah, they make you
next
feel.
thing you know, like for example, like I'll go through a corridor that I've cleared, but I haven't boarded up the windows. Well, then here come more zombies. Now I have this to deal with. And I don't want to say that the zombies roam after they've been set, but if it's like a long hallway, Don't be surprised if you left them in this corner, and then you show up over here, and then they're right there waiting for you.
Yeah. It's definitely they know how to set up the scares, and they, like I said, they designed the game really well. They definitely took into account a lot of things. Like Mr. X feels like, oh my god, that dude's chasing me. But once you figure out what they're doing, they're building tension, right? He's not really following you.
No, fuck that guy.
No, but there's counters to it. Once you figure out the counters, if you just walk, he won't hear you. If you just walk, if you start running, if you start shooting,
look at the bastard! Look at the bastard right there.
Because he starts looking for room to room. He's legit looking room to room.
Dude, bitch smacked the zombie. I haven't seen that.
And you're playing this game, right? The only thing that I don't like, that I think they could adjust for the remake of 3 if they go through with it. Yeah. Because fucking Nemesis runs and has a rocket launcher. So this dude doesn't. He
he does not. He is a bitch crawl.
What I wish they do is like puzzle areas. I just want them to leave me alone. Like don't. So sometimes you have to do a puzzle. You have to like go to a bunch of rooms just to like lose them for a little bit, and then come back to try to finish doing the puzzle.
Oh my god, the library.
Yeah, so
with the jack,
trying to move the.
Oh dear God, that was by far one of the scariest rooms to deal with him with, because he can climb the fucking ladder and he goes up the steps, and then every once in a while, because I didn't like him, I talked to him, I'd stop to have a conversation, and all of a sudden it'd go from.
Oh, you hear the footsteps.
Like he has a fast walk, and then some. Like if you're running from him. You can't. You can control the camera and flip it behind you. Yeah, sure, but it always wants to be at your back. So you always have that like your hair's like raising on the back of your neck because you feel that bastard just right there at just 1 little inch from grabbing your neck hair, bro.
Oh, there's the
right
part
there. Yep.
Would you? You know what? This mod, the X is gonna give it to you mod. I would love it if they you could hear the song like faintly coming.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Close.
Coming in instead of.
That's how they introduce you to that.
That's how he shows up. Like, and like I told you,
you have nowhere to go.
Shotgun.
You legit have nowhere to go.
Yup. Yeah, except for the way that he came from. So you have to break him here, and some people don't.
Yeah, you just go around him. You just go. You just fuck this guy.
Oh, that's what you're supposed to do?
Yeah. Well, so if you don't know what the fuck is, you start shooting him because you don't know.
You instinctively think you can put this thing down.
No, you can't.
Not.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is hilarious, man. Fucking just gonna give it to you. I love the way the game always makes you feel like you're just out of bullets. Like everything is just like you just made it. Like every battle is like, oh, I just made it through. Like you always feel like you had a little bit of health. They designed it so fucking well.
And like how you were saying, like how the game kind of takes notice of the way you play. I think in a way it wants me to always be like 3 shells in like each gun.
Yeah,
2 or 3
exactly.
After like in an encounter, it might compliment me or it might reward me with a couple bullets before like a serious encounter. But then it'll do the math. It's like, okay, we're only giving you this much because you're that accurate. You'll use these much and be done, and they only have like 1 bullet left, and I'll be like, is this supposed to be for me?
Yeah, the game just always makes you feel like you
should kill yourself after you.
No, like you just made it by. Like anything else, like another second you would have died. The game is constantly making you feel like that.
You feel Leon's pain in this.
Like for example,
if you loaded it
minor spoilers. You know when you go down to the jail and all those dogs come out. Yeah. I just ran past them all. I'm like, fuck these guys. I ain't fighting them. Yeah, I just ran.
Oh no! When I first got into the kennel and I saw them locked in.
Waste your time, 2019. Boom, kill them, shoot them, and they still come out.
They still came out, but Gary, if you didn't kill them, they all came out.
Dude, I had like 10 of them chasing me, but they don't get you. It's a trick. It's supposed to make you feel. No,
they got me.
Dude, you know how many times I went down there, like over and over again?
Break them.
Yeah, no, you just run. They never get to you.
Seriously?
Unless it's around, even if one in front of you. You're supposed to go just go past them.
I mean, I see that because they have their own like
zombies.
animations.
I run past them. A lot of them. If I'm like, I don't need to mess with these guys. I just run past them. What that does is now, like for example, lickers. For example, you can walk past the lickers. You just have to be. You just don't. You just can't run.
But a zombie will see you.
A zombie will see you. So that's the game. That's an issue. It'll give you a zombie and a liquor. You're like, all right, now
it's going.
I gotta shoot this thing. I wish there was a way to lure liquors to a certain place.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
what I was saying that. Who was I saying that to before? Where it's like a bullet shell. You should be able to throw a bullet shell when a liquor is like around it, or something along that point, where it'd be like, oh, a liquor's over here. I don't want to deal with it, but I
They
know.
just don't have eyes, right?
Yeah. It's
No,
just
they
like a brain.
only hear.
like a
Yes,
brain
they only hear you. Yeah, but again, Resident Evil.
And liquors fucking kill everything.
Yes,
That got me tight. I'm in a room full of liquors and zombies.
No, they chase you and they actually get you. The liquors actually hit you and they fucking take away like half your health.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I was hoping there was like one point where I was like in like the press room and the liquor was there and the zombies were coming in. I'm like, yo, this liquor should kill everything. Nope, still coming after me.
Yeah.
I'm like, because the liquor, it doesn't see, but it kills indiscriminately.
Yeah. It's the game is fucking fantastic. I want them now to remake all of them like this now. I'm like, fucking God, please give me. And it's funny because I was playing, like last week, I was playing RE1 remake, the original remake of that one. And it's how close Resident Evil 2 stayed to the original formula. It's fucking awesome. Like the whole puzzles and everything. The thing that I love they got rid of, the only way to do it is in the hardest difficulty, is ink ribbons. They got rid of them. Fucking thank God you can save whenever you want. That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
No, before you had to find ink ribbons, and that's the only way you could save. If you didn't find one of those fuckers,
you could never
fuck.
you couldn't save. So, but the
hate
game
that shit.
always, but it was the thing. It always made you feel on edge. 'Cause you're like, I need to fucking save, and you always found it at the moment that you're like,
I remember.
like you're sweating. That's what, at the end you find that you
Nah.
saved.
Now you used to cheat, and then you used to look at. It's like, what room is it in? Okay, I gotta run to this room and get an ink ribbon. Shit, the dogs are after me.
Yeah, the game is fucking phenomenal. But yeah, enough talk about Resident Evil 2. It's fucking great. What do you give it out of 10 if you have to give it?
Oh, dude, I gotta give it like a fucking par out of 10, dude. I gotta give that thing a 10.
It's really good.
This is a game right now. This is a contender for anything that shows up at the end of the
I
year.
love Resident Evil's back, baby. I love it. I fucking love it. Like Resident Evil 7 was last year, the year before that,
think about it,
came
that
out
shit.
fucking amazing. Because Resident Evil 7 went back to like this type of the puzzles
Yeah.
and being inside the house. That game also does a similar thing when the old guy is chasing you
Chasing
around
you.
the house, and that's fucking tense. Because that fucker doesn't fucking die. It doesn't matter what the fuck you do to that guy, he never fucking dies. But yeah, anything else you've been playing? Oh, and actually, I know another thing you've been playing. Anthem.
Yes.
Have you played anything else besides Anthem?
Kingdom Hearts, but I haven't really gone full dive
Iron Man
into
Simulator.
that.
How far are you in Cage?
Still on fucking the Hercules level.
Yeah.
I'm just like the second half of the Hercules.
Okay, so once you get past that point and get to Toy Story, and you feel like you're playing a different game with better graphics and everything, you'll see what the fuck. I was like, what the fuck happened? It felt like they launched a different game.
It has me in a slump. It def has me, and this is my first playthrough. Like the moment I started playing, like I think it was like Friday or Saturday night.
Do you like the story? All right, Anthem. Talk to us.
That's like the story, but that's what I was explaining to them. Like, if you played the first Mass Effect, what do you know about Mass Effect? Nothing. It's a new IP. They just throw you into, you're a commander on a prototype ship, and this council, this and that. A planet gets attacked. In this game, you're just some dude in a suit trying to stop a storm that has apparent life. And the way that they're like
Playboy.
the way that they're like cookie crumbing everything, it feels a lot better than Destiny. Like the first 5 minutes, the first 5 to 8 minutes of this game is a cutscene of nothing but information, of like you absorbing these new people all around you, and I appreciate that. In Destiny, was that the case? No, just start playing.
Yeah, the only thing is that I'm afraid about this game that if it supposedly is also lacking in many ways as far as like content itself.
Yeah,
like it turns to a grind fest. But do you think that foundation is there for something awesome later on? I mean, you're still in the honeymoon phase of the game.
Exactly.
You're still
but
like
I'm more right now. I'm more blinded by the gameplay itself. It's fucking fun.
the game. Yeah, the
The
game.
freedom that this game allows you to do, and it's just, I mean, I guess it is corny and it is cliche, but it's always been put me in a fucking suit of armor, bro, and
Let me fly.
and that's it. It's lit.
You're
Let
Tony
me
Stark?
fly now. This
It's
is
litter.
Yeah, it's litter. It's slittier.
Tony Stark.
Shut up. It's not. It's
How much have you played of it, if you have to give it a number?
Well, since it's out of a 10-hour trial, I've probably played close to 4, if not 5 hours.
Okay. And so far you're digging it. You like the direction it's going.
Well, but that's what, like, even it feels more like a JRPG than anything else. Like the way the characters talk, the way that they converse with each other in the cutscenes, they're flamboyant. You see them doing a lot of like animations and whatnot. It feels like a JRPG.
Okay.
It probably toned down to a negative. But.
So what I've heard sentiment of the game, and it was also true of the beta that we played, is that it is very loot game like Diablo or Destiny or Warcraft or whatever. It's very like, go to this point, you hit this thing. Oh no, this door needs to open. Take out these waves of enemies, and it's just over and over again. Oh no, hold on, kill these enemies, and then this thing will open. It's like, and it feels like it's that same thing all over again. I was hoping it wasn't as much.
They might find a way to like not necessarily hide it, but to further kind of like progress the story or give the story more life, because you gotta it's your in the very beginning of the game they don't really describe what's going on, but where is this right now in the story?
Because they're looking for the Anthem of Creation, right? Is that what it is?
Not necessarily. The Anthem of Creations it's not just one spot.
It's multiple.
So it can be multiple. It could be a storm all of a sudden manifesting Anthem or whatever that thing is. There's a lot that we don't understand. We're basically surviving right now. That's all we're doing. There's not many humans left or stuff like that. Whatever we can control is whatever we can control. In the very beginning of this video, or in the very beginning of the game, Night Spoils, you're going into a giant storm that they call the Heart of Rage. To try to stop it.
Yeah, I think I've seen.
From what I understand, what happens is the Anthem of Creation, this massive energy creates new life, new beings. Now these new beings can kind of manipulate that energy and create chaos. In order to stop the energy of the Anthem, you have to destroy or stop that.
But the Anthem was created by these alien things, right? Like this planet, because from the pre-release shit,
they're trying to say that it
there's an ancient alien race that inhabited this planet or whatever, and they went from place to place with the Anthem of Creation. This, from what I understand so far, and it's like the whole thing with the Protheans in Mass Effect, like the whole thing, this ancient race that was around, and they
fucked around.
They're entered fucking dimensional or whatever, and
they had sex with the monkeys, and now we're here.
Thanks, Pedro.
That's what happened.
But yeah, it's something along those lines. Like they're going to planet to planet and just fucking building life or whatever. But
let's just say that this life kind of fucked up.
This story. But quick question: do you get to pick different javelins at the beginning, or are you stuck with the ranger of the beginning?
No, not necessarily. You're stuck with the ranger from the very beginning. I think they gave you like a second option right from the rip. I want to say. But it is kind of like level like
it's by level, okay,
pretty much. So like I want to say, like the moment you reach level 2 you get access to the second javelin, then it's like level 6 and then level 12. But I think like they're just showing us these 4 basic generic javelins. I think there's gonna be more.
I want to see.
They make it.
Have you seen the Stormcloak one? That shit looks crazy. Fucking summon lightning and shit.
Yeah.
That shit looks pretty cool.
He's mad quick too.
It looks like a magician and shit.
What is it?
A warlock. Yeah, it barely even looks like a fucking robot. It looks like a dude in a cape. Fucking
flying
summoning
around.
Lightning. So yeah, so far you're interested.
I am. I'm hoping.
I really want to play it and see what's up. Like, I'm
buying.
I'm just upset. I just feel like it's gonna be another Destiny thing. Like, we're gonna have to wait for the first update. I mean, even EA is worried about this game. They fucking released Apex out of nowhere, obviously, to like just to like put like, oh shit, people not liking Anthem. Like, oh crap, like our stock is super.
Do you think that was more Respawn than Anthem? I mean, than EA?
I think it was both. It was both.
Because what's the name of the guy from Respawn?
Vincent Pella.
The guy who's in charge of it?
Yeah.
He pretty much said that EA had nothing to do with that game.
Oh,
He's
so
like-
yeah, EA let him be. So
Yeah, he didn't even give him a chance to tell him what to do because he didn't want it. Like it was gonna be a free to play game. There was no need, there was no need.
yeah,
to talk to him
and I
about
think
it.
because you know how the shadow dropped Apex out of nowhere, and like I forgot who it was. I think the marketing person at at Respawn
yeah.
said like, well, how come you guys shadow dropped? How come you guys didn't announce it at E3 and had like a cycle of like PR and shit to build the hype? And they're like, and the guy was like something along the lines. I'm just paraphrasing from what I understand. He's like, we were making a free to play game that is based on Titanfall that has loot boxes, and we were just bought by EA.
And it's not and there is nothing about Titanfall.
And there's
3,
no Titans or whatever, no Titanfall 3. And he's like, that's we leave people to fucking
Destroy it.
destroy the PR campaign by the time the game
Exactly.
come out. And like so they just like, we just threw it out there and let the players decide for themselves.
Because
And I think it worked for them because it worked.
it is very rare that I have usually. At the most, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
go ahead.
this is the impact of that freaking Apex game. Because there's a lot of fucking people playing it right
Yes.
now. It's incredible. Like,
It's the
for-
only
for a
battle
game-
royale game that I actually think about playing.
Dude, I hate fucking battle royale.
Yeah.
You know I fucking hate them. And I
Actually,
played
there's
it.
two battle royale games I think about playing now. But
Yeah.
we'll talk about it
Yeah,
later.
whatever. Anyway,
No,
Fortnite,
trust me. It's not. It's not.
we're
It's
not
not.
talking about Fortnite
It's not. It's
anymore.
not what you think it is.
Okay.
It's not what you think it is.
Fortnite.
Alright.
No.
Okay,
No.
wait, but
Jose's game of the year, Fortnite.
Goddamn.
no, but like it's
Why does
rare.
that killing people? I don't
It's
understand
rare
this
that I go
conversation.
through my friends list
Apex.
and
Apex.
everybody's
Yeah.
playing Apex.
Legit.
Everybody was. I should have took a picture of it because it was like,
Dude, I got my first dub last night. I'm fucking feeling good about it.
was it the you got 20 kills?
A W. I
Oh.
won. I won.
Oh, dumb. I thought that was 20. Sorry,
No. Yo, but that game.
I got 1 kill in that game.
You know what about that? You know why that game is doing so well? I'll tell you why. There's many factors. Not only are people tired of the other battle royale games, this game does so much to make things fresh. Not only is a game finished, like it feels like a finished product,
Yeah,
right? Like a
it's-
polished, finished thing. You're not playing it saying like, oh, like the frame rate's trash. It's fucking 60 frames at the get. Like,
Dude,
yeah.
the game. I hate saying this because I'm such an anti-battle royale guy. I did the training and then I played a couple matches. I didn't win.
We
anything.
need to play a few matches together.
Yeah, like because I
Just
suck
to teach
at
you
it.
the ropes
Like, I
a
don't
little
like
bit,
I don't
yeah.
have that for me when I
I'm
when I
still
play a
waiting for
first
you
person
fools to
shooter.
get on Sea of Thieves.
We've been talking about that.
Motherfuckers were playing Anthem. I don't know. There's another game.
I'll probably
out
be
here
playing
that was
Anthem
supposed-
this
Crack that
weekend.
is co-op.
That's only 2-player co-op though.
Yeah.
There's something called Warface or some shit like
To all
that.
of your hands.
Warframe?
There's
That's been around
enough.
for a
Yo,
while.
guys,
Yeah,
look,
some
look,
friend wanted
look,
to play with
look.
that shit. I don't want to
There's
play.
enough space in my Jan's book bag for all of you. I can carry you guys. Let's go.
No. Oh, so this is a nice segue too. So you played Apex.
I
Pedro.
did play Apex.
You played a few games. You
I
think it's
played-
okay? You
I
told-
don't think it's bad. I could definitely see myself playing it. Like maybe when I get home tonight, I might play, just so I can because I want to feel more of it.
Yeah, I want you to play with me or play together just to could teach you the rope because
Yeah.
I had somebody kind of show me how
Well, that's-
the items did and stuff, and you kind of understand better how the game works.
The kid I was playing is a kid I play with a lot.
Who did this?
Brother-in-law.
The kid I was playing
okay.
with that I was
Damn, we
partying up
jumped straight
with.
into that too?
Too, yeah.
Holy fuck.
The kid I was
That
playing
game is
with
good,
is
dude,
one of the
I'm
kids.
telling
Is that kid Jonathan that usually with me? The other kid.
Yeah.
He doesn't really play anything. So it's me and him. He didn't play Fortnite. He doesn't play Call of Duty. Most of
Oh, this
what we
shit
play
looks kinda
is just freaking. Most what we play is fucking, freaking Forza. So I'm playing with him this game, and and it's interesting. And then I ended up playing with some other guy that he had 20 wins when it shows you what he got.
Yeah.
So I pretty much told him, hey, listen, this is what's up. I'm nasty at Call of Duty, but I've never played none of this other bullshit. All right, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Me and him just gonna follow you,
Yeah, teach
and
us.
just show me around. I get it now. The first thing I should do every time I land is find a house to go in. That's the first thing I'm.
Well,
gonna
you
do.
go into places or
find one of those.
Yeah,
damn
trying to
things.
find loot or whatever. But the thing is, you see I feel the game. So I don't know. Do you know much about it, Jose? Like Apex? Do you know what the game is, kind of, or no?
No, I don't know what you're trying to tell me because I get it, it's a battle royale.
No, but do you understand what's different about this game than other battle royales?
No.
So it's a squad game. It's 3 players. It's 20 squad. No, 30 squad. Was it 30? 20 squads of 3. It's only team play, but You don't have to talk in this game to other people. You know why? Because they have this marking system that's fucking awesome. You just mark things on the map. You constantly just enemies shooting at you. You just mark
Mark
them,
it,
and they
the
see
direction.
exactly who you're shooting at, and your character says it. Hey, this person has a sniper rifle, without you having to chat with them.
Yeah.
Or like if you mark a legendary scope, it'll be like, hey, legendary scope here.
Over here.
And you could say okay, or the next somebody else could be like, oh, I got dibs.
Yeah.
You could there's a dibs button.
I do like the way that when you pick up something, it tells you like the little white boxes that show up. It tells you how much room you have left.
Yes.
That's pretty so you don't have
And
to
it
look
doesn't
at-
let you. You don't have to mess around with inventory in this game as much as fucking the other games.
Yeah, we have to
because
look at
it
that
doesn't
shit.
let you get something worse than you already have,
Yeah.
like a worse attachment. It doesn't let you.
It only goes up.
Yeah, it only goes up. So if the game's fucking move fast paced,
Yeah, it does it automatic.
and it's class based. Each
Yeah, that's what I was.
So you have to learn a character.
That's
Yeah.
what worried me.
No, it's actually
Because like if you've noticed, that's the biggest gimmick right now in most multiplayers. They're leading towards class-based characters, class-based fighting, class-based. Fighting.
But I think it
They
works.
They don't know how to make a game. Fucking
like
what is
Halo.
no?
I wonder what Halo's gonna do. I just thought about that. Sorry.
dude. But like if you want to in this game, if you just want to shoot, you can just shoot. You don't have to use
Yeah.
abilities, but it helps.
Balance. That's the they don't know. We're losing what a multiplayer balance game.
But I think this game does have some balance. Obviously, if you have a
because
team,
of a class. Because
Yeah.
of class. There's all three teams have the same class. You can't pick the same class as someone
the
else.
same character, exactly. Yeah, you
So
can't.
You're facing the same characters. I'm telling you, the game is forced balance. It's pretty much drawn out already.
No, it's not. It's not.
I didn't have that
Because
feeling. I
learning,
didn't feel
learning
like-
each character takes a while. Like you legit, like you use playing, you learn
Like,
how to
you
use
use
the
the special
characters,
shit,
using
yeah.
the alts and all that stuff. Like that's what make the games fresh. Because you could fucking play a few matches with, like I usually play Lifeline, which is the medic. But switching to different character, like the different abilities change things. And like I was playing with these guys, and they had a Mirage, which is the guy that does the decoy, and they were playing with somebody a Wraith, which does they turn invisible, like
Yeah,
shadow
yeah,
walking,
the
and
chick,
dude,
the
they
blonde
fucking
chick.
they open portals.
Yeah.
So you can open a portal and like fucking teleport herself across the fucking like far,
The map.
not completely around the map, but like somewhere she could see, right? And this dude fucking set a Mirage, a fucking decoy through the portal. We just escaped. He fucking threw a portal. It's like, yo, get in there. You fucking run into the portal and just go to safety. That's the kind of shit that's cool. Or like, for example, Lifeline, for me, she sent out a drone that heals, and it attaches to everybody that's near you. So we go to a spot you're going to heal right now, and it fucking heals. And her ultimate is that she fucking summons a thing comes down, like a care package, and a bunch of legendary stuff on there. So you always like, yo, get your ult now. We got legendary armor. I can break it down.
Nice.
So
What the
it's very strategic. And the robot, who have you been playing as?
I've been playing as the scout, which is the robot.
Yeah, he has a zip line, right?
Yeah.
He throws a fucking zip line. You fucking zoom across the place. Like it's very fast paced. I feel.
And that's the thing. That's what I feel like I have to get better at.
Yeah.
And once I get like that feeling that I have to get better at something, it makes me want to play it.
Yes.
When I played Fortnite and then played fucking PUBG, I did not care about getting better at
It
it.
felt like I wasted my time.
Exactly, because it felt
It
like
felt- yeah.
this game was made for this.
This game was made for everybody. It's like, hey, you like battle royale games?
Yeah.
You'll like this. You don't
Because
like
we're-
battle royale games?
You'll
You'll
like
like this.
that. And that's what I'm saying,
It
it's
does
okay.
everything to fix that problem. Not
when
feel
you-
like you're
when
wasting
I
your
was-
time.
When I played Fortnite, I thought this was stupid.
Yeah.
When I played PUBG, I thought that was even more.
Because PUBG,
dumb.
you fucking looting for an hour, and you get killed. You're like, all right, I lost my time. That's it.
No, it's like what the fuck? No,
The
I was
shooting
done.
feels good. It feels like Titanfall.
Yeah, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
I love playing Titanfall online.
Yeah.
Like I guess that's the main shit.
Well, technically, this was Titanfall 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it feels really good. I mean,
They just need to get back on the shit's lore, bro. I'm telling you, there's so much that they have in their hands. A giant war, this and that.
yeah, but this is nothing to do with that.
I mean, it could be like this is some type of training regiment for these.
Yeah, like we
No,
don't know.
because this is a competition in that world. This is like there's Sunday night football.
This sounds like training to me. That sounds like
It's
training
Sunday night
for
football for them. It's a
Dude.
competition.
I would say this. You gotta
And,
try. They do a lot of things.
It really is that good.
They do a lot of
I
things
hate
to just
saying
cut the
that.
bullshit.
yeah,
That's the best thing about they do so many
You
things to cut.
can't wall run though.
No, there's no wall running, but you fucking constantly ziplining around the fucking map. Very
can
vertical that
slide,
map too.
though.
Yeah, you can slide. Oh, dude, if it's a hill, you fucking slide
it's
all the way down.
It's like Black Ops 3.
Dude, I think it's better than Black Ops 4. The Battle Royale. I think it's better.
Titanfall did it first though.
Yeah,
But
but that's what it feels like. Like, you know how Black Ops 3, you ever got that rhythm in Black Ops 3?
Yeah.
Like, you play Black Ops 3, right?
Yeah.
You know when you're really good and you get that rhythm that you're
Yeah, you
getting
fucking-
kills,
yeah,
and you
you
just toon.
Yeah, you fucking just ice skating around the freaking map,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, but Anthem, that's the drop pod that that Lifeline summons. You see, and this guy, I think he's using Gibraltar. Yeah, he fucking summons a
the
fucking
shield.
airline, strike from the.
Yeah.
And each character has different things. For example, you know the best thing about Battle Royale games, when you die, it's over. No, not in this game. They could kill you. If when they shoot you down, you start bleeding out, right? Either I could go revive you, but the good thing about my character is she's a medic. My passive ability is that when you go revive, you got a shield around you, so you get protected.
nice.
So other characters will have different passive abilities, and there are these points in the map that are let's call them regeneration points. So let's say you get killed, and I'm hiding.
Completely
I could go. It killed you, right? And
As long as you have
it's
your
over.
Yeah,
banner.
you drop.
I get your banner. I could just go to you, get your banner, and bring you to a thing and revive you again.
Nice.
Yeah, you
But you have to get your loot again. But still,
Exactly.
it gives
you. Yeah, that's still good. It's a chance to continue to work.
exactly. So that always happens, and that's always awesome, right? So
It's not the easiest thing to do though in the game.
no, but it's smart.
Look, it's the world is closing in around you.
But dude, let's say you got killed.
You don't get that much time to.
Let's say you got killed, right? And you could just press a button, it'll mark you. Be like, hey, I'm here. Get my marker here. And then once you get that, you hit a button again. It's like the nearest regeneration point is here. It'll just tell you the game. Which is fucking crazy. Like, all these things have cut out all the fucking middleman type shit. This game just wants you to play. You know what I mean? Doesn't want you to wait. Doesn't want you to do any of that stuff. Just wants you to go in and have a good time. And I've played Fortnite. I've played PUBG. I've played Black Ops 4. And those games, I try to like them because I'm like, what the fuck is up with Battle Royale? I don't get it. Like, that's pretty much where I was at with those games. This game is the first one that I think about playing. Yo, I want to play this game tonight.
Yeah,
like,
that's how I feel too. It's weird.
Fuck, man, I want to play it. It's a weird feeling you're having. And my other buddy, also fucking was telling me how much he hates Fortnite. He's like, dude, this is the first Battle Royale game I just want to play a lot. I'm like, dude, it's this fucking good. This game is fun as fuck, and it's free.
Yeah.
Can't say no to that,
You
right?
can say no to that, and they don't no macrotransaction down your throat type
Bullshit,
shit.
yeah.
You can legit unlock the characters because you have just 2 characters you have to unlock with
We
points.
just play.
But you see, like it costs like 12,000 points to unlock this guy, right? And I played like 5 matches and I had 2,000. So I'm like, all right, if I play a good amount of matches, I can unlock these people. So it feels very attainable. But yeah, Apex. Pedro, I'm glad you played it. I'm glad. I want you to keep playing and just give us an update.
I want. That's part of the reason why I am playing is so I can talk about it. Because I feel like I'd be the best guy to talk about it because I hate it. And if I end up liking it, then I'll be like,
fuck!
Yeah. I played that, and then I also played Crackdown 3.
Just go, no, get it out. All
right.
Use your words.
So listen, I love Crackdown. Like, first Crackdown, fuck my shit up.
It's fun as fuck.
Crackdown 2,
No.
it felt like it was like
Listen.
Crackdown 1 updated. Like, I didn't hate the game.
Same map.
The map was fucking stupid. Okay. It was the
Zombies.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Orbs that run away from you.
The game was fucking weird. They don't have the orbs that run away from you now.
Thank God.
But Crackdown 3 is getting a lot of flack
It is.
for being a 360 game. I think it is a 360 game.
It is.
There is nothing really updated in it unless I love playing.
Graphically, it doesn't look like a 360 game. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, no, this character model looked fucking this generation. It just doesn't have any fancy effects, none of that stuff. No, I'm not saying it's a looker. It is not.
I like playing with Terry Crews, and then if you leave him hanging,
dude.
it's just hilarious to hear him say "fuck gravity."
Yeah.
Like he's hanging and fuck gravity. I'm like, shit, is he moving his pecs too?
I played Crackdown 3 as well. I think
I wanted to hit you up and like, this game's kind of whack, but I like it.
No,
It's the weird. I don't like it, but I like playing it. I was telling that.
you know what it is? The numbers go up constantly. The numbers are always going up.
Yep.
So you constantly get this dopamine fucking shot of the numbers going up. So you have this little thing on the side showing each ability. Like you're jumping, you're running, or whatever. You're shooting. Every time you do anything, those numbers go up.
Yep.
So collecting the little orbs get you like jumping ability and running, right? And like double jump jump and all that stuff. Shooting people gives you orbs for shooting.
Yeah.
So your mastery can go, your levels up the shooting or whatever. The numbers are always going up. You always have these numbers next, like on your screen. And that dopamine feeling of it is like
you're accomplishing.
Like
you
you're
know what?
accomplishing
Dude,
something.
I was playing it, and I was like, "Fuck, this shit's kind of corny." But then I was fighting this. You know when you're going against the, I don't know if you did this, Azra. One of the, see, I kind of went like
I'm right now. I'm just jumping around the map doing a bunch of different things.
All right, did you go against the guy that is at the
chemical guy?
The chemical guy, the big giant robot the mech when he's in the mech suit. All right, so he's a boss. He's the guy that's in charge of all the infrastructure for like the mining stuff. So when you're fighting him, you're going against.
She can get it.
I was just thinking that.
Jesus Christ.
and then I'm like, so I'm going against that, and you know what it feels like? And it was kind of a nostalgic kind of feeling.
What?
I felt like I was playing like an older boss match. Like, you know that fun excitement feeling?
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, da-da-da-da. But I was just smashing.
Oh yeah, this is literally like a fucking bullshit.
You know what I mean? Like, it was
The
like...
skin of Saints Row.
No, I don't think so.
Nah, this came out before Saints Row.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the animation. The
yeah.
The animation and the graphic quality.
And
I'll tell you this much.
And I was excited. I think I'm gonna play it like it's gonna be the game I play when I have nothing else to play.
Look, I hate it. I feel like this is one of the laziest of fucking.
That's why they had Terry Crews there.
Dude,
they just scanned Terry Crews into the game.
Dude, Terry Crews at the beginning is hilarious.
Yeah.
He does a little two-step, like...
he has a duck tattoo. Like,
yeah.
what the fuck is going on?
But I feel like they got Terry Crews for like 2 hours and that's it. Because he keeps repeating the same fucking lines over and over again.
It is.
But the game is just... Look, the game is not graphically... it's not graphically anything, right? It kind of... It's not that good. It's repetitive as hell. You're doing the same shit over and over again.
But it's fun.
But it's just fun.
It's fun.
It's one of those games... You know, a relaxing game. You can just sit back and just shoot things.
Yeah, like when
just clear out points in the map.
When you play Grand Theft, you know when you play Grand Theft Auto when you're like pissed off and you just want to shoot people.
It's that the game. Imagine getting rewarded just for doing that.
Yeah.
The dumb shit in GTA. That's pretty much what it is. It's like you can fucking fly around.
There is nothing wrong with this game. I mean, there's a lot wrong with this game.
No, there's a lot wrong with this game.
There's no reason why people shouldn't want to play the game.
No, I think it's perfect on Game Pass. It's fucking free.
Yeah,
I didn't think you should pay $60 for this game.
I mean, if you pay $60 for it, you should have spent the $10 on fucking Game Pass.
Yeah.
But that's
like $60 for the year, anyways.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's
120
for the year. $10 a month.
So they charge you for all the months, even if you try to get it up front.
Yeah, it's
They're kind of dumb.
It's like Netflix.
It's a monthly. They don't charge you all up front.
What I'm trying to say is, if they should be like, okay, either pay the X amount a month or get a discount.
No, what they do,
upfront
they do is like you get it for $2, I think, for the month or whatever.
Yeah.
Once in a while, but
this like the story doesn't make any sense. It's crazy.
You don't play this game for story. You don't play this game for graphics. You don't play this game. You just play this game to have dumb fun, and
exactly.
that's it.
And I agree
if you expect anything else, expect anything else from that, you will be fucking disappointed.
Yeah.
You're gonna be disappointed because it's not that. It's a fucking dumb shooty game. That's it.
Is this guy playing on computer?
Yeah, PC. I was playing on PC too. Fucking 60 frames. Awesome.
Because you have a game.
60 frame.
No, it'll just be 4K.
That's kind of gay.
No, but it's fun still. It's still good. I was switching between.
I didn't feel any. It wasn't janky or anything like that.
No, the frame rate it holds pretty alright.
I did have an issue where like I noticed that I beat the monorail system. And like when like you beat one of the guys, the evil boss, whatever, sends out the special attack force every time, which is repetitive, but you just have to fuck them up and then it's over. You're getting into like 100% completion on how many you kill. I was on top of the tower, and none of the guys were making it up the tower, so I jumped off the tower. And apparently they didn't jump off the tower and follow me, so I just stopped playing. I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit. But that was it.
You haven't tried the multiplayer yet either?
No.
I also hear that's hot trash. But yeah, this game is hot trash. This game has been getting fucking destroyed in reviews. I'm sitting like a 7 or a 6.
I don't know ratings, but I feel like people need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, I don't know. Like to me, it's just dumb fun.
Like that's what people like. If you're
it feels like 2008 game.
If we were reviewing this game and and taking it like proper serious game, I'm gonna give this shit a fucking shitty ass getting review. And I think that's what people are doing. I think people are reviewing it thinking that it's supposed to be game of the fucking year, and they're not realizing it's a fucking Crackdown game.
No, when you review stuff, you're
but-
supposed to review stuff critically. Like
Yeah, but,
That's what I'm saying.
a lot of the review, but it's true because look, listen.
I don't think people are
a lot of
reviewing
people,
it
a lot of
that
people go to this game and review it like it doesn't bring anything new.
Yeah.
It's straight up a fucking game from 2008. Like that's what it feels like. I don't know what else.
I think if you're gonna review something,
But
take
if
it
you,
for
like,
what it
it's
is.
something interesting is going on. Like if you look at the comments, people are like, "Yo, I'm liking this game."
I'm
What the hell?
liking it. People are saying that they like the game.
It's a dumb game. That's all it is.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel.
It's just like past week in Backlight, I reviewed the Lego movie. Personally, not the kind of stuff that's really for me. And I said that in my review. I gave it like an 8.5, but I said, this is if you're a dad or a mom, your kids are going to love this.
I love the first one.
And it's not going to be
Everything
it's not,
is a song.
it's not going to be terrible for you to sit through like some of the animation out there. But for
It's
me,
Lego movie too.
personally, I don't really.
Yeah,
get
like,
it. Yeah.
do you like the first one?
No, not really.
No, I fucking love the first one. I love the first one.
Which is weird because I like Lord and Miller as a team. So I was like,
I thought that movie was fucking hilarious.
I don't remember why. I think I was drunk when I saw it the
I
first
was
time.
feeling.
I don't get the whole Lego fucking main.
I don't know if it was like the animation.
No, it's not to do with Lego. It's just the jokes.
Ferrell's
It's
in
just,
the first
it's just
No,
so
that-
self-aware.
It has some funny jokes, which I mentioned it too in the show.
Self-aware.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They actually are.
it's super self-aware. It knows it's a fucking Lego movie. It's not trying to play it serious.
The second
Citizen
one
Kane.
more so than the first one.
Yeah, yeah.
It takes a lot more stuff in the real world.
Yeah. So I guess that's all we've been playing. Let's go on to the news. Oh, actually, before we go on, real quick, just to mention it real quick. The game, it's also part of the news. The other Battle Royale game that I've been playing is Tetris 99.
The fuck is Tetris?
Exactly. It's fucking sad.
Is that the one on the Switch that everybody's
Yeah.
been playing? I've been wanting to do
It's
that.
free.
It's free? Get the
Yeah.
fuck out. It's a battle royale
It's
game?
a fucking Battle Royale Tetris game. It's hilarious.
Like, you have to go against other people, like, competition-wise?
There's 99 of you.
Playing Tetris?
Get the
Tetris.
fuck
It's
out of here.
hilarious.
And you're knocking people out. as
Every
they
time you
lose.
clear a line, you shoot somebody else, and like a little thing builds up. Every time it builds up,
Bro, I'm
But what
fucking
if you're
nasty.
one of those people that tries to build it on one side and then get the line and just...
well, that's
You get
a
the
smart way.
Tetris.
That's a smart
You
way
get
to
the
do
Tetris.
it.
That's what it's called.
That's supposed to do. Like build one side.
When you get more than 3
nail 'em.
lines, it's called the Tetris.
A Tetris, yeah.
Oh, man, then I'm nasty.
Yo.
Like, I'm the type of
I
person
did not know that
that,
it was
like,
free.
like, this is the
It's free.
screen, right?
You have the online service?
Oh, shit.
You need the online service.
My
This
bank
is the
account's
screen.
going down.
I'll build the fucking platform until that, and that's like the death zone. I'll build it to that and get a bar and just...
Hey, yeah, but you're also getting shot at.
I know, but that's the problem. Like, how do you do that?
So
How do
you
focus?
so like the screen in the middle is Tetris, right? And then on this side you see fucking like 50 people. This side you see 50 people. You could with the right analog stick, you could choose randomly. Just choose somebody for you.
Or focus on the top.
Focus on someone that's attacking you or attackers. Focus on somebody that's about to get knocked out. Or I think that's it. Those are the types. Or you can just manually tap.
Who you want?
But when you're playing Tetris, I don't know. You don't have fucking time. I don't have time to look to the sides. I'm getting
Oh,
fucking
that's
attacked.
so crazy.
Dude, so you see yourself fucking. Sometimes people just gang up on you. So you see they throw the garbage at you, like the the gray blocks at the bottom. You're like fuck, but you could clear them out if you have if you
you're good.
Yeah, if you.
You know what's weird? I was watching somebody do like the
Can you put that on, George, real quick? Tetris 99 for us.
The Tetris championships. Have you ever seen those?
Yes.
Those
Dude,
videos?
high level Tetris play.
I
Dude,
was watching that. And I was like, damn. And ever since I watched, I was like, I really kind of want to play Tetris right now. And then I did not know that. Oh my god! Show a video of this. This is crazy.
dude, it's hilarious. It's one of the funniest fucking things ever.
Does it give you the option of not playing online?
No, it's really bare bones. It's just that.
Oh,
But again, it's fucking Tetris. If you just want to play Tetris, look at all the players. Get ready. 99 people. See, you could with your you could tap the screen and just choose, or you could just hit see random badges, attackers, and you get all the pieces you're getting on the side. It'll tell you, like if you're really good, you hold the piece to the side and all that stuff.
Oh, I know this game, bro. This is my shit, man.
Dude,
This is how I play.
And Battle Royale, like, this is the most Nintendo fucking thing ever. Nintendo's like, hey, everybody's loving fucking shooting and stuff. Well, do this instead. You're like,
Yeah, this is our answer to it. Fuck you guys.
I love it. It's fucking hilarious.
You fucking up, bro. You
Oh
fucking
god.
up, bro.
You-
Oh,
no.
Yeah, I
you
see
gotta-
this.
you
gotta-
No, his
Nah, he
his
fixed it.
next this round is pretty bad.
Oh, man.
This next game is way better.
Man.
Oh, why'd you hold that
Yeah,
bar?
Dude, but the first time you play this game, that's how it is, because you're like, oh shit, I'm getting attacked. Like you're trying to like, it takes a while for you to get used to it. Boom. See the stuff at the bottom? That's the
Yeah.
stuff they hit you with. Yo, I've gone to like
There's
the
98 people out of 90.
dude, I got to the 30th spot and fucking I got destroyed. My whole thing went all the way to the top. I'm like, what? I got attacked by everybody. Yeah, what do you guys think about this?
I think it's ingenious.
I know. How the fuck did nobody think about this? Now nothing's off limits now for Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Nothing's fucking off limits now.
Holy shit, my mind is like fucking blown right now. I kind of want to see what happens.
It's fucking awesome. Yeah, he loses this one. Yeah, he made some bad,
he messed up.
bad moves.
Oh, there you go.
Nah, he's really bad setup. But anyways, yeah, let's go on to the George. These
How
guys,
Tetris can still be so fucking like.
Yeah, that Russian guy should have
he's
patented that.
No, just to put that in. Within a couple months, we have 2 Tetris games: a VR game and a battle royale.
a VR game that fucking makes you feel like you're fucking had some E or some shit.
And they say
And
it's fantastic. Now we got a battle royale. Then once again, they say it's fantastic.
You think that's gonna be on everything else? That's
It's
that's
just
gonna be on-
No, and this is Nintendo.
This is
This is Nintendo.
everybody owns a Tetris license. What fucking
Back in 19, when that Tetris came out on Game Boy, everybody had a fucking Game Boy. So
Oh, yeah.
fucking played Tetris.
My mom played that.
Yeah, adults were fucking playing Tetris.
I remember playing Tetris.
Yeah, it's fucking dope. But anyways, let's go on to the news. News. We spent a long time talking about what we're playing. All right, so we're gonna move through these kind of quick.
You need to record that.
First news story.
You need to keep that one. I want it.
Activision Blizzard lays off 8% of workforce, which is approximately 800 jobs out of
Because they're
9,600
canceling
people.
World of Warcraft.
Following record year in revenue.
See, didn't they say
Keep it
that people in the CEOs or the top head honchos got raises too after they laid off?
Yeah, but so it sucks. 800 people lost their jobs. Supposedly, it was mostly like PR people, like
Well, I kind of figured because like after a game is done and out, I'm sure there are people they've got to let go. People
Well,
that saying PR, like testers.
Well, the people that are working on Destiny, that PR team, what the fuck are they doing now? Because Destiny now belongs to Bungie. Well, it's as I always say, I'm not a business person. I don't know what the fuck is going on in the background. We could sit here all day and be like, fuck these guys, what the fuck did they do? It sucks that this had to happen, especially after having...
each other's dicks and then
Especially
pounding
having
their money.
record year revenue, right? But I guess it was still record year, but I guess it was still lower. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
It sucks. I want to think about it more from the sense like 800 people lost their job and it fucking blows. I mean, it wasn't only, it was all over the world, right? All these companies they have, all these different studios they have. There's some but the problem is I think that they didn't say exactly why. Is it a restructure? Is it a refocus? Like, what are they doing? They've said that they're focusing more on their own IP. They no longer want to mess around with
Someone else.
like somebody else's shit. They want to focus on their own stuff. And a lot of people are also saying that they're probably trying to get rid of all these people to rehire people like newer blood or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you figure, I forget where was it that I heard it. That people were like, well, a lot of people were hired to get the next next big thing for these people. They're not getting it. So, like, maybe that's what they need to get fucking rid of all these people and to get new ones in. But again, that sucks. Fucking all these people lost their jobs, their livelihood, especially in the game development fucking world. It's like, to get another job, you might have to fucking move across the country. If it's, you know what I mean? Like, these people, this is very common in the game industry. You get laid off without fucking notice. Then you gotta get a job. The next job might be across the country, so now you gotta move again. It's this constant fucking cycle people have to go through, and this thing is now calling on people to have the gaming industry to kind of unionize and fucking have some sort of protections there for the game developers, or for these people working in the game
I
industry,
wouldn't recommend unionizing, but
or something.
it'll lead
Right?
that way.
I don't think it'll happen, but
Oh, are you kidding me? The way that gaming is about to take a new fucking leap in money, bro. Games are gonna keep making more and more money each year until everyone's gonna have a system.
But
until like, yo, consoles are the next fucking CD players, and even your little brother's sisters fucking.
No, but I mean, video games already is the biggest entertainment thing ever. It's outpaced, like it made more than the movie industry. Like it's consistently doing this, but it's a cutthroat business. Like it's kind of like the movies are. Like you either got a hit or you don't. Like it's a lot of money being invested, and I get it. Like Activision Blizzard is owned by investors. Like the only reason they're there is for money. They don't care. Their business is not to learn about video games.
Yeah.
They hire people. They put these CEOs in power to make them the money. They focus on that kind of stuff. Like, yo, just make us the money. I don't care how. Just do it. Right? I'm not here to fucking talk about art or whatever. Right?
I'm here to talk about my money.
That's all their
That's the
business.
problem. Very few games that focus on money actually make the money. More games that focus on the art and the quality are the ones that attract them. I don't know. Yeah, Fortnite, fluke. Look at the crumbs of battle or what of PUBG. Look at those crumbs. Same generic game.
Yeah,
just one
that's
half-
what-
half
I'll
more
tell you
hype.
this much. Games is a balance. Video games are a balance between business and art. It always has been.
I thought you were gonna say good and evil.
Go to even know.
Good.
No, you could say that right there. It is a balance between business and art. You can either anytime one of the skills gets tipped over too much on one side,
And-
it becomes a problem. If it's focused too much on the art and doesn't focus enough on the
Chances are
business
you're
side of
gonna go out of
things.
business.
We gotta talk. We gotta think about it. Like
No, but
these
that was
these
business.
guys that we talk about all the time,
business
like
was- that was a small team going in.
like Bungie and all. Those guys aren't fucking artists anymore. Those guys have an idea on how they're gonna make their money now. And that's what it is. And that's why the first games are always the games everybody's like, whoa! Because they're not making any money. But like when you talk about Halo 2, that's them, how are we going to make more money off of this?
Yeah, exactly.
How are we going to make the best thing to make more money off of it?
But
And that's the way it
obviously,
is.
the people making the games itself, the people making it, they love it. It's the
Yeah.
art, right? The artists and all these people,
That's why
they
they
want to
work
make the
that
best
way.
game. They do want to make the best game,
But the
but
people that want to make the money don't let them do that.
no, because they look at trends like, oh, there has to be like this. It needs to be a battle royale. It needs to be this, right? Because that's what people buy. Like then, you're telling people here these $500 million. Just throw it out to the wind. That's not gonna fucking happen.
Let's do what someone else is doing.
No, it's-
Throw it out to the
The
wind.
video game industry and the movie industry have that thing in common where
It's really tight. Like it
the less money you have, usually the more creative you get.
exactly because
You have to.
you have to.
You have no choice. You have to get creative to get around.
Well, that's why a lot of people leave the game industry as far as like they get burnt out in this process of
Well,
right
that's why
like
you always hear-
crunch and stuff, and they just start indie studios because they're allowed. The creativity is happening in the indie space. That's where it's happening. All these crazy stories are being told in the indie space. That's where the indie market right now is so fucking awesome because you get a crazy amount of games that are really good and really good stories. They take your risks and they do all these things.
Which one is on the
AAA space is really hard unless you're like unless you own a console like Microsoft. Even though they've done a shitty job, Sony is the one that's fucking like letting the creators fucking work because they need to sell more consoles.
Look at
Right?
Rockstar, bro.
yeah, then they just say Sean Layden just said they were going to focus more on bigger games.
Because they could, they could. They own a console, so they want more consoles out there. That's
Yeah.
what makes them money.
So
So
they're like, we're gonna
they could invest all this money.
more, like basically on the first party studios are going to be investing more on bigger experiences within their game.
Yeah, but you could tell, like, look at
Yeah.
even Horizon, like, it's a new IP, and they told them, yeah, fucking make this thing. They would have been like, fuck that, don't make that, make another Killzone, because we're afraid we're gonna lose some money, right? Like, but Sony has that luxury, right? Again, EA doesn't, these companies don't, because they make money from the games they sell, not just the consoles. Sony makes money from every single game people buy from all the other companies. That's how they make their money, most of it. It's never usually even on the console itself. Sometimes they'd rather lose money making like having Guerrilla make Horizon. Rather invest money in that so more people buy PS4s, so therefore they could sell more games.
exactly.
So it's at the end of the day, it's all business. These people are not here trying to make things just to throw them out there. It's for the money.
that is the
It
thing.
has always been like that since the very. Nintendo didn't get to the video game industry for the art. They got to the video game industry because that's.
And they hustle people back.
They
in the day.
fucking they was like the Yakuza. They were shaking people down. Like,
Yeah. It's like, oh, you want a game on Nintendo? You got to pay for our cartridge. Then you got to pay for our program.
dude, straight up, straight up. And they saw what happened to Atari. How like Atari just kept throwing a bunch of games left and right.
Bullshit
There was no
games.
restrictions, and
Well,
they sank Atari, and it
greatest game ever.
crashed.
That
It
was the
crashed.
last game that they made. That was like,
It
fuck
crashed the
this.
video game industry in America,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Nintendo saw that.
I
Like,
feel
fuck
bad
that.
for the. I
Nintendo-
feel bad. What's the name of the guy who wrote E.T.?
I don't know.
the programmer who
Yeah, no,
I feel bad
He
for
was
him.
given like
That-
3 months to make that
yeah,
game.
that guy got the worst like bullshit out of the whole thing. Oh fuck that! The guy he stopped making games after that. Like
He legit got like 3 months to work with that game.
Yeah.
Like, yo, he's like, wait, what?
fuck you,
There's a game you're working on. We need it by this.
ET.
It
What?
was for the holiday, right? They went for the holiday.
For
We said that
Christmas,
was
it was for
holiday,
Christmas.
Worst game.
Yeah. He's like fucking August. Like what?
Matt, my friend Matt, he actually has one of the ones that were found, one of the cartridges that were actually found in the landfill.
Mm-hmm.
He has one.
Did he set it on fire?
No, he kept it.
Okay.
It's like a sealed.
Yeah. So what do you guys feel about this? Kind of bummed out. All these people losing their jobs.
They good job.
It is business again.
I mean,
I don't like being. To me, it's like supposedly they're getting some decent severance packages going on. It's not a telltale situation.
I would think Activision Blizzard. I don't think they did.
Yeah, there's
They're
like a
hurt.
lot of.
I know they got money. They got money. So yeah, sucks. But hopefully all those people find new jobs and hopefully stay in the video game industry. Don't all leave, please. A lot of talented
Trust me,
people,
there's somebody who knows how it is to not have a job.
Yeah,
It
please.
suck.
Fun news story. You guys might not be interested in this one. Hollow Knight sequel announced. Hollow Knight: The Silk Song. So Hollow Knight is a game that I started playing because people kept fucking talking about it since like 2 years ago.
I've heard about this from.
So people
I don't
playing
know
it
what the
because it
fuck
came out
you're
on
talking
Steam.
about.
It came out on Switch this year. So I was like, all right,
Can you show
it's
it?
about time. Let's fucking play this
Can
game.
you show it? On the thing?
It's like a Metroidvania side scroller. So they had this expansion coming out called Silk Song, whatever. It's actually they confirmed it. The DLC is actually going to be turned into a sequel, complete sequel. So people are fucking losing their mind because it was stealth dropped. Like the game didn't come out, but like the announcement. Oh, by the way, it's a sequel. So people are really happy. It is a hard ass game. I'm not gonna lie. You don't have a map. You have to find the map maker every new area you go to. So it has this weird loop. Every time you go to a new area, you have all these enemies that fucking kill you, and you lose any fucking orbs you collected to level yourself up. And you don't have a map. So you're trying to learn how the area's trying to kill you. These enemies are different, and you're trying to figure out where to go next. So that's kind of the loop of the game, but it has the Metroidvania thing that you get a new ability, and now you can open these doors. Now you can go through these places. Now, it's that kind of game.
Did you just go Super Saiyan?
You charge yourself to regain health or
So yes, to answer your question.
yeah. There's key levels and key gauges. You see every time you kill an enemy, see the little number went up on the side, 10. That stuff you use to like level yourself up.
Ooh.
And every time you die, you have to go back to that same area and
Collect all your
collect
shit.
them again. So I've collected so much. And you always have this thing. You're like, I should go back now and save. No, I could continue and fucking hoard all this shit, and then you die on the way there. You're like, fuck, and you don't have a map, so you don't remember exactly where it was that you fucking went.
It looks good.
It is. Again, it is fucking really good. But again, I am into these type of games. I grew up playing these type of games, so it is. The only thing that's not for me as far as like, but I grown to love it in the game is that it is kind of like Dark Souls. Like you have to learn the patterns of everybody and kind of like learn the game.
No, that's just old school gaming.
Yeah, that is old school gaming, but like Dark Souls popularized it again. Because remember the 360 area, every game just got easier.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's why when you go back and play old Nintendo games, you're like, why is this so hard?
This game is only 3 levels, but I would say the first one.
Zad was like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Ghouls and
So
goblins? Fuck that.
so next story, Nintendo Direct happened,
Oh yeah,
and it was pretty all right.
they didn't talk about Pokemon though.
No, but they never really always. They usually just have a separate Nintendo Direct. So I'm expecting either March or April to have a Direct just for Pokemon.
They better.
So this is my highlights. The other things happen, but these are the ones that I think are interesting, and you guys might think
I
they're
know which one
interesting.
you're gonna talk about. The one.
There's
That
one
one-
reason that this Direct to me, I was like, it felt like E3 almost, because the game they showed that went back to my childhood and just like you know your heart, you just went here. Does it feel good? And you just keep feeling better and better. So let's go some of these highlights. Super Mario Maker 2 coming this June for Switch.
People who play that game are crazy.
Hype.
People who play that game are crazy.
Did you ever play Mario Maker 1?
I did. That's what I'm saying. People who play that game are crazy.
That game is fucking fun as fuck.
It's fun until you get some sadist who made a game that you need to be like this, and you're like, fuck this.
No, but like it just I love playing these levels because people are creative. There's some creative ass people.
But there's like also people who are like super creative. They're like on a whole different level by themselves. And if you try to do what they try to be creative because you can't do the same thing they did, you just end up you just getting mad and then grabbing your Wii U and just going, fuck this, and then throwing it.
Oh no, because this is what they'll do. They'll put a pipe there. You're like, oh, this must be the way I go. You go to a fucking pit and you die. Like that's the kind of shit people do.
Or like the one where you have to like kill yourself a couple times to get the like they'll put like a spike there so you can get smaller, and then the mushrooms so you can get bigger.
Yeah.
And then
People get creative.
Bro,
People get creative.
That's how I felt.
That's how I felt looking at those leaked Dream videos.
Oh
See
yeah,
what people created in that freaking game. I'm like,
they made PT on that.
I'm like, I will never be able to do any
On
of
Dreams,
this.
fucking crazy.
Dead Space, they made it on that.
Fucking crazy.
That shit was nuts.
So again, I think everything in this direct was 2019. So you guys always call me the Nintendo fanboy or whatever, but I really haven't been playing Switch. There's a guy Smash Brothers played like 5 times and that's it.
I
haven't
have
playing.
every character in Switch.
I was like, fuck that.
I have every character. I told you this last time. I have all 72, right?
Yeah, you're crazy. You played like fucking 5 days worth of that game, like 24 hours, 5 times.
But I didn't know I was playing that much. I didn't realize it. Like
You're a sick man.
like I think it was like
Yes.
it
You're a
was a
sick
week
man.
before. Like it was on a Sunday. I'm like, I did like the simple math and I calculated the lines. I'm like, I unlocked every motherfucking character. Like
That's a lot of fucking characters.
I unlocked every single
God.
one of them.
The hard way too. Not the,
Like I did
Not-
like
not
I,
the
I
cheese
set-
way
I
like I'm
set
trying to
the-
do.
I set-
What is the cheese way again?
You start a match, kill yourself, new challenger, then we start the game.
No, I did fucking.
There's fucking 72 characters. You start with 8. How the fuck?
I did 10 minutes. I did the stock battle by switching to 10 minutes. So I did a battle for.
You
like,
you
with
did the
4
worst thing. I mean, you must be nasty at the game now. You fucking-
I did it with 4 characters.
you know what threw me off? Did you feel the slight delay there is?
There is kind of like
Dude,
I
that
realized
fucking
that
threw
if
me
you
off,
play
man.
and like some of your input does not go in.
Yeah, it's like a millisecond.
I know it definitely. Like,
And
after
I'm like-
a while, after all the times that I played, if I did 72 guys every 10 minutes, shut up. Every 10 minutes, that's 10 times 7. That's a couple hours of play, right?
I gotta know how many times did you get yelled at for playing on your Switch?
That's 720 minutes, my guy.
That's
I
720
know,
minutes.
exactly. Now turn that into hours, bro.
What about 60?
You got no buttons.
Listen, if we were all good at math, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
You must not own the Switch anymore. It must be in the garbage.
No, it's still like right next to my bed.
So what I was saying is, so I haven't really been playing much Switch because I've just been focused. I have really limited time, and I've been focusing on like the console games right now. Like Red Dead, played that shit for like 3 months straight just to get to the end. Then got to Resident Evil and Kingdom Hearts and fucking up
I
back
haven't
down.
beat Ace Combat 7.
You're still on that level.
I know you're the one that wanted it.
I know, dude. Level 19, mission 19 is ridiculous.
I'm actually pretty close. I think I'm at 17.
All right,
18.
so when you get to 19, right?
What is 19?
Huh?
Which one is 19?
It's when you're going against. It's when you go back to the
Hey guys,
to the tower, to the space
Oh, the
needle,
space
space
needle.
elevator.
hey guys. Nintendo Direct
Oh,
after the show.
when you get to level.
No, I'm just trying to.
Liar. It's okay.
Oh, you're rushing us.
So what I was saying that I haven't been playing much. So seeing this direct, I was like, fucking finally, I'm excited again about the Switch. They also announced Tetris 99, the battle royale we didn't know we needed.
We just talked about that earlier.
I know.
That's crazy.
Yes, that. You know, I wish they had like I could invite you, we could play together, but
Yeah.
they don't have that yet. It's very it's just legit, just play,
Online.
stats, options. That's it.
Play stats up.
But what else do you need?
What, Nintendo doesn't have one of the most basic things in an internet service for a game.
Yeah, it's straight up.
It's like,
It's
straight up.
just dial-up. And modems in it.
Oh,
The dude that thought of this is making so many millions too.
oh, it's a
Yo, so you guys like playing Tetris?
battle royale, baby.
Got an idea, motherfucker.
Imagine that.
But Nintendo always does shit like this.
this thing probably came up like as a joke in a meeting. It was like, oh, look at all these battle
Shigeru
royales.
Miyamoto-
We should just do a Tetris
Shigeru
one.
Miyamoto's like,
Oh,
Do it!
Yes, my friend.
because remember, Nintendo still
very good
operates
idea.
like a toy company. Like the crazy
Yeah.
toy company that fucking just does do.
Fucking Willy
Like
Wonka.
everybody's doing this. Excuse me. Nintendo's like, nah, do this instead. Everybody's like, yo, powerful graphics, 4K, baby. So it's like, what about a console that's also a handheld? They can take the controllers off, and you can play like this, but you can put it back on.
And we'll sell the controller too.
And you can feel you can feel the ice cubes inside. That's Nintendo. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of shit they do. So also, these fucking guys. Alright, get it out. I feel like that laugh is making me. It's like I'm laughing.
This is coming from the dude that bought him like day 1, too.
Oh, Switch, yes, I bought it day 1.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
you're gonna start a system with fucking Zelda. Of course I'm gonna buy it. No, to be fair, I didn't buy it. It was a gift to me. So
It came from your pocket, though.
I think
No,
I
it didn't.
farted. I'm sorry.
oh god. Also, free demos for Yoshi's Crafted World. Pretty good. Try it out. And Daemon X Machina. It's called the Prototype Mission. It's like a mech game, like anime. You create a character. I played a little bit of it.
That sounds good.
Sounds alright.
Sounds up my alley.
Also, Astro Chain, a new Platinum game was announced. It's pretty cool. It's like
Platinum.
it look kind of like a Crackdown. It's like futuristic, like Tokyo. Like
That's what you go for.
That's a horrible way to announce a game.
well, watch. You put it on, dude. There's a dog with a fucking cop suit.
Wait,
Jesus.
what?
It's an anime ass game.
What do you mean? We know this dog that's in a cop suit. What was his name? What was that fucking?
McGruff.
Is that what?
McGruff the crime dog.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh shit.
Well, this
No,
cop.
this is what you mean.
This is the game?
Oh Jesus.
Oh damn!
Christ,
Wait a
this is
minute.
that
Hold on.
anime.
It's anime as hell. Watch. You fucking.
Yeah. The
they-
chick is. She's a cop and she's wearing
What?
shorts.
Transformers.
Facts.
It's morphin' time.
to.
It's morphin' time.
More for real.
Bro, have you ever paused the game when you're playing
It's
Smash Bros. to see
Unison.
zero?
Wait, are they playing Yu-Gi-Oh too?
Probably. They summon these things.
This is Shinigami.
Oh, wait.
Dimension the dice.
So you see the combat, it looks pretty fun. It looks like Devil May Cry. It looks like Bayonetta.
Oh, is it co-op though?
It might be, I don't know.
Mind freaking blown.
And I guess you...
No, it's that two characters, one combat.
and you see you use chains and stuff to tie him down to
That
shoot.
looks so crazy. What's going on here?
And it's
Where's this dog that's a person?
I can't wait to
see, it's like open world, this it kind of looks like. You must...
Is this for the Switch
Yes.
and not for every other console?
No, this is for Switch.
What?
Look at the cop right, the dog right
What?
there. Looks pretty alright.
What?
It's coming out this year too,
Huh?
August.
Pero loco, esta gente está encendido, loco.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, drop to the Dominican on us real quick.
Diablo, pero dímelo. Oh, okay.
It's anime as fuck. Like I was saying.
But like if this was open world, this is
Yo, bro, this is like awesome. I can't wait to see some girls dress up as this.
Look, you got that thing. Fuck you.
Oh, you seeing this? Are we watching the same shit?
this is looking crazy.
Yo!
I'm just hoping that this
I hope I have a job when this
is
guy
like
game comes
fucking
out. Oh, please hire me.
magic. You know what I'm saying?
Is what?
I hope this isn't that
Oh, I
Taylor
think
Magic.
Becky, I thought he did for a second.
I'm hoping this is like really a lot of it is in game.
Oh yeah, I think
looks
so.
like it.
It's platinum. They focus more like.
I saw
in
Hideki, but I saw Hideo in my
Hideki
head.
Kamiya. Yeah, he's. What the?
Yeah, it wouldn't be. Yeah, it
That's what we were
wouldn't.
talking about. And they gotta throw away the trash.
Bruh,
Yeah, that game looks pretty alright.
bruh.
They look pretty nice.
It's coming out this year.
I have a reason to play my Switch again.
All right. Oh, new details also on Fire Emblem Three Houses. It releases this July. Have you guys ever played Fire
never-
Emblem?
the
Do you like
only Fire
tactic games?
I do.
All right. This game, the Fire Emblem games are fucking crazy cool tactic games.
But I like Marth.
I think I might have played one.
Dude, they're so cool. I love it because basically the way it is, you have your units, right? And every single
We
time
all
you,
got our units.
huh?
So we all got our units.
My unit.
Every single time you have like if a unit stays a long time with like a certain other unit, they can actually get married, have kids and stuff. You can have like that's the whole thing of the game. And your kids go out to battle and like you can have stats from both sides. You can like get people like to do it or whatever.
That's really
Well,
Japanese.
Oh,
Yep,
and Fire
arigato,
Emblem.
sama.
And Fire Emblem. You know what else? Is the way it's meant to be played is like
Let's-
if your unit
let's-
dies, it's gone.
Like let's
Every character dies is done.
It's
overtly
over.
put
So-
sex in a game.
No, I mean like
You know
it's
what
gone for the rest of
Talk
the game.
about, I played Pathfinder. You ever heard of that? It's like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
So I actually played a
That
game,
does sound
and
really familiar.
like it's like Dungeons and Dragons, the same setup. And I made a character, and I'm thinking this shit. I'm playing with Matt, the guy that owns Core Gaming,
Yeah.
and a bunch of his friends, and I'm like, I'm taking this shit like a joke. So we're playing, and we're like, I roll my dice, like I can get the like all the special fucking dice and shit, and I roll and we're with the princess, and we're having like in the little dungeon, and I'm like, my character's an asshole, so I'm gonna hit up the princess, you know what I mean? But the princess has this like NPC guy that's like a level 1 million.
Yeah.
And I try to hit up the damn princess, like, hey, what up, girl? You wanna, like trying to fuck around, but we're actually playing the game.
Yeah, D&D. Great.
So fucking the guy kills me because I try to hit up the princess, and I was like, oh yeah, baby, you're done. Can't play anymore. What do you mean? Character's dead. Oh wait, but I was
Undead him then.
like, what the fuck?
That's not how role play
Well, wait,
works.
Can't be a ghost.
Wait, was it the DM that did it?
Yeah, I was done. Like, baby, you never took this shit
Fuck
seriously,
you!
died. I was pissed.
No, when I play those games, I love playing those games because my character every single time, I wish that I was the good guy, but my guy's always the bad guy.
Yeah.
That's always my thing. My guy's like in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna backstab these bastards. I'm gonna do something to backstab you. And at the end, because if you have a good DM, they could really set out a good story, right?
Like the
And
guy
you guys could have like a nice fucking campaign. But so I always like, yo, so my guy does this, right? So like, oh, I'm gonna drop this thing here, and then like it's like a bomb or something. And then, oh, we're running away now. Oh, I'm setting up the bomb. What do you mean? Yeah, you see the spot we're going by? Yeah, I'm setting up the bomb. Why? Cause I'm, haha, like you know what I mean, like,
Joke's on you.
and that would have been paid you.
No.
That would've been
By
me.
the princess.
So,
Yeah, I tried to fuck the princess
so what he's
and it
saying
didn't work
is never play that kind of game with him.
Yeah.
No, those games are fun.
Don't
But
trust
anyways, Fire Emblem. The cool thing about it, real quick, it's also coming out on Switch. So it's not also. It's coming out on Switch. So it's a console Fire Emblem game. 3 houses. Like they have a Harry Potter thing going on. There's 3 houses. So it's like a Hogwarts type deal, and like you're a teacher for one of the houses. You could pick what house you want, and basically your units that you're with are your students. So when you attack, remember the old Fire Emblem games? I don't know if you guys seen them. When you attack, right? So it's like a 2D thing from the top, and you units, and once you attack this character, it switches the camera to like 3D, and it shows the 2 guys fighting it out or whatever. And depending on your stats, whoever has the most stats, or
Is the one that wins.
it's rock paper scissors. Also like lance beats, fucking flying and whatever. But now when the camera zooms down, like before it was only one character, right, fighting. Now when the camera zooms down, it's a fucking battlefield. You see everybody like from one side like attacking it. It's kind of fucking pretty dope.
Yeah.
And supposedly those are your students or with you, and like.
That sounds like a new Kingdom Hearts. Right
Dude,
there.
it sounds like this one. I'm pretty excited for it. Another highlight for me, Dragon
Yeah.
Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. Yes,
That's
I know
a
what you're
fucking-
thinking. Square Enix has not learned about naming their things.
No, they have not.
It is coming to Switch this fall, and it's straight up the same game that came out on PS4. What was it like? It came
Just
out.
with a longer name?
It came out the same week as Spider-Man. Yeah, so that September it came out.
I knew there was
wanna
a
know
reason
what
I missed it because I
Rocket
was
League
really excited for a Dragon.
Yeah, I've been
game,
wanting to
and
play
I'm like-
Dragon Quest game for a while.
I'm like, why didn't I buy that?
But now on Switch.
Now that you mentioned it was Spider-Man came, I was like, oh, that's why.
But now it's coming out on Switch. I'm kind of in now. I'm like, wait a minute. I
Well,
was
yeah,
gonna get it
now
on
you
place.
can take it around with you.
Exactly, it makes fucking sense, and it's straight up the whole game. And they also had it. So this game also came out on 3DS in Japan 2 years ago. But obviously with downscaled graphics and all that crap. But in the top screen, you see the game in 3D. In the bottom screen, it's like a 2D game from back in the Super Nintendo days. So this game, you could play in 3D, or you hit a button, it'll just be a 2D game. The whole entire game would just be in 2D, like with the old school graphics, which is kind of dope. They spent a long time, and the reason I run parentheses here, possible Smash connection. So there was a while back Smash leak, the character roster, like some new characters, and there was a name for a Japanese name for the code name for one of the characters, and that code name I guess was also the name of the dude from here, Light Hero or whatever. And I found it weird that Nintendo spent a long time talking about this game on the Direct. So maybe the main character from this thing will be a character in Smash. So it could definitely be possible. And I guess that's all the content the PS4 has, and it's pretty much the PS4 version plus extra crap. Now the reason I'm here
Of
today,
course.
The reason why
Save the best for last.
and no, Nintendo also saved the best for last.
Oh yeah.
Zelda Link's Awakening, which was a Game Boy game,
Yes.
it's getting remade for the Switch.
And
This year.
it looks amazing.
It looks fucking
It
fantastic.
is awesome.
You played that game, right?
Yes, I played that, and I played my favorite ones. That Awakening is not my favorite one. My time and season.
Oh, Orc Seasons
Yeah.
and Orc.
Those are my favorite.
They better do those next.
Huh?
They better do those
Yeah.
next.
Hey, George, quick tip. Control C, Control V.
No.
Stop being lazy.
My hand was right here.
No.
Touch the key.
You know where his hand was at.
Exactly.
Exactly. My hand was right here.
Dude, okay, so I was watching the direct. I saw this. I'm like, is this Link's Awakening? Because remember the intro in the Game Boy game is it's like this.
I haven't seen this.
No, that shit
You haven't
looks
seen
crazy.
this?
I've only seen pictures of people that because what happened wasn't it leaked first?
No, I don't think nobody was expecting this.
Alright.
I was
I heard it
definitely not
was leaked.
expecting this. No, I think people talked about this years ago. But it's a complete remake of this game.
Yeah.
And this game is goofy as fuck. Like, it's a weird... It is one of the darkest Zelda games. Did you beat it?
I didn't play it. I told you I played,
Oh,
but I like it looks like
Look
that
at-
type of style.
look at the giant egg
Yeah,
on top of the mountain. Dude,
I don't think I beat it.
Yeah, so basically the whole story is that Link crashed, like, takes place after Link's, Link to the Past, and he crashes this island. Look at this
Oh
thing.
my god, dude.
It looks like a Christmas special.
Hell yeah.
Look how good this looks.
This is how I see Zelda in my head.
I love it, the fact it's a remake, and I love the fact that Nintendo's making the 3D classic, like, newer Zeldas, like, with the, act, like, it looks like epic and shit, and also these. Remember, they also had the
What's with the fucking Mario?
Goombas? Exactly. I can't say exactly, but yeah, there's a lot of Mario references in this game. Dude,
I
this game
saw
is,
the chain ball thing.
I'll tell you exactly the story after this, because you don't care. But yeah, it's coming out this year. That game...
Yep.
Don't tell me that's Yoshi at the top of the fucking.
No, Yoshi's in this game. Yoshi doll. There's this whole quest line. They have to like keep like trading items. One of them they have to give Yoshi to the kid, and then you keep getting an item. You keep trading over and over again. But yeah, it's a fucking remake and a half, and I love it. I have a picture of me as a kid and my buddy from back in the day, Mike Ramirez, playing this game. And I saw this picture not so long ago. I was like fucking 10. That's when my Game Boy. Like, you see, I'm like smiling, fucking playing this game. Because that game to me holds such a special place in my heart.
Aww.
And the fact that they're remaking it, it just makes you feel all the fuzzies. And thank God it's coming out this year. So yeah, Zelda baby. Nintendo made me care about my Switch again. Look at that.
The
So yeah,
hero
Make Switch
never
great
dies.
again.
Make the
Okay.
Switch great again.
actually, it's apparently.
That's the thing.
Dude,
It was
even when I
always
feel the
great.
Switch is not doing all right, then you look at the sales, like, oh yeah, it's killing it. I'm like, Jesus
Yeah, it's
Christ.
still doing fucking phenomenal.
It's only been out for like two years, maybe 3.
Yes.
It's just,
Nintendo was dead. Oh, did you see the talk that Sean Layden had at GDC? And it's funny because he's not the only one that said it. Then, like, back every time Nintendo's failing, they always ask the other company. So yeah, Nintendo's failing. What do you think? They was like, listen, never count Nintendo out. That's one thing. And the companies aren't just gonna say they need Nintendo in the game. They need them to do the
he
crazy
also
shit.
thinks that the Switch is
So
one of the
then,
most.
yeah, to then work around
Yeah,
their
they
ideas.
need the Nintendo around.
Yeah, he also said that the Switch is probably one of the most brilliant things he's ever seen.
But he knows because to them, this Shuhei Yoshida, so it's also like the Nintendo first party guy. He says, yeah, I have I have like 3 Wii U's in my house. You're like, what the fuck is this executive guy from Sony talking about fucking Wii U's? Because what he said was, I think the company see it this way. Nintendo's a gateway to get these kids in
yeah.
to gaming. They still benefit from
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? Like they benefit from.
Then he also make a comment about not Nintendo though, about them getting overconfident because they're first place. He's like, we don't want to repeat the PS3
Yes,
mistake.
we don't want to get overconfident.
He's like, yeah, we don't want to repeat that. We want to keep our focus on what we're doing correct. And keep
Yes,
moving
because when
forward.
you get cocky, ask Microsoft.
At least they know it. That was comforting to hear because you were starting to get some of these worries of like, new systems coming out.
Well, is it you also have to look at the leadership?
it's
the people
different.
making
It's different now,
the
too.
people making the calls back in the PS3 are very different people.
Yeah.
These are actual people that like want games. People that grew up with the company.
I know, but we've talked about this at work. That we were worried about this. Like, oh, they getting big headed again. You're coming out.
Yeah, because they're making all these moves. You're like, again, you have to understand they have to say no to crossplay and these things because
Yeah.
they're the market leader. What benefit is there to them? The only thing is the pressure from the players now. That's what's building. That's what's building
Coming
up. That's the
down
only
on them,
thing. But Sony just needs to keep making fucking killer first party games,
which seems to be their plan.
and that's just continue doing that, right? But again, they need to also kind of shift a little bit because Microsoft, they know who Phil Spencer is, and they know he's the leader now at Microsoft, and they know he ain't fucking around. And all those people, they know each other. They're not like. They're not people that don't know. Don't talk to. They know who they are. They know each other. So and I think to them in real life, it's kind of like a friendly competition. You know this whole like console wars, like and the gaming side that doesn't really happen because all the time is the people that worked at Xbox also worked at Nintendo. And they jumped around. The people jump around so many jobs.
People just remember back in the day when it was like legit console war. Sega and Nintendo was like, oh, you gotta have one or the other.
Sega
No, like
was when
when
Nintendo
Don
came.
Matrick. When Don Matrick was he was the leader of Xbox 360, right? But you look at E3 2 years before that, he was the leader of EA. He's at the Sony stage. Like, we're glad to partner with PlayStation. And then 2 years later, he's an Xbox guy. Like, that's how it's always like that. It's always cross-pollinating.
Yeah, once video games went big.
Dip your penis in that one.
No,
Dip
yeah.
your penis
Jesus
in this
Christ.
So yeah, guys.
Let your
Speaking
vagina
of,
be
you know,
dipped with this one?
so the penis talk is in. So that means that wraps up today's show.
We just kind of
Wraps it
wrap
up.
it
The
up.
Only Game Podcast.
Gotta go. No.
Remember, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and NVRDY
What's
Podcast. That is NVRDY Podcast. On your favorite, also, we play the show every Monday, Tuesday. On your
Usually
favorite
Monday.
podcast streaming. Huh?
If Jose's not slacking, it's usually Monday.
Monday or Tuesday. Let's keep it like that.
Like I said, it's usually Monday if it's not slacking or Tuesday.
So
Send
yeah,
$1 for a Lambo.
send Pedro $1 for the Lambo.
I thought we changed it last week. I thought it wasn't a Lambo
I forgot
anymore.
what it
Was
was.
a Ferrari now?
No. For a Geo Metro.
I swear to God, if Pedro ever gets one of those, I'll be like, fucking, hello? No, listen, we're selling that car, we're splitting it up, that money.
No.
See, Pedro, deuces. And then we'll never hear from him
We
again.
would never hear.
So yeah, your
Nah,
favorite
we might
podcast
never
service
hear
of choice, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for listening.
Bye. Love you guys. Love you forever. Like and follow.
Keep it to yourself. I hate all of you.